Negotiators from the United States and Ukraine sat down for talks in Florida, aimed at finding an endgame to the war in Ukraine. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said the meeting was productive, but cautioned there is more to be done. Our Seung-jae has more.
Senior officials from the United States and Ukraine met once again on Sunday in Florida to continue discussions on a plan to end the war in Ukraine. The meeting came only a week after the two sides held talks in Geneva, where the U.S. introduced a peace framework developed through behind-the-scenes contact with Russia. The latest round of talks brought a high-profile American team to the table. The U.S. delegation included Secretary of State Marco Rubio, President Donald Trump's special envoy Steve Witkoff, and the president's son-in-law Jared Kushner. Ukraine's delegation was led by Rustem Umerov, Secretary of the National Security and Defense Council, who has emerged as one of Kyiv's key negotiators. Following the discussions, Secretary Rubio told reporters that the meeting had been productive. Still, he cautioned that there is much more work ahead.
I think we continued that work in our communications throughout the week. I think we built on that again today, but there's more work to be done.
Rubio emphasized that the talks are not focused solely on ending the war on the battlefield. He said the broader goal is to secure a future in which Ukraine can rebuild, strengthen its institutions, and become more prosperous than at any time in its modern history. Umerov echoed that message. He expressed gratitude to the American public and the U.S. leadership for their continued support. He said Ukraine's objective is clear: a strong, secure, and prosperous nation capable of shaping its own destiny.
Of Ukraine, we discussed all the important matters that are important for Ukraine, for Ukrainian people, and the U.S. was super supportive. We already had a successful meeting in Geneva, and today we continued this success.
According to Umerov, both sides reviewed all major issues critical to Ukraine's future, from security guarantees to reconstruction needs. Seung-jae, Arirang News.